Minasan, konnichiwa. I'm Atlee Jonas, Editor-in-Chief of the HR Agenda, official journal of the Japan HR Society. Welcome to Day 3 of the 2015 SHRM conference in Las Vegas. We're here in the expo hall today. I'll be telling you a little bit more about that in a minute. But first, a little bit of a preview on what we have to show you. We attended a press briefing this morning, which we will be sharing footage from. It was all about global hiring trends, and you have that to look forward to. Also, we'll be showing you again some photos from some of the sessions that we attended. So if you look around, this is the expo hall. It's hard to see just on camera, but it is absolutely massive. This place is huge. If I had to say, it would be maybe about 10 soccer pitches or football fields. You just can't get through this in the 4 days of this conference. But I will tell you one thing, what really surprised us this year was the number of companies that are involved somehow in healthcare or workplace wellness or just that whole industry of making employees feel like they're cared for. So tomorrow we're going to be bringing you an interesting product and company. We interviewed one of the exhibitors here, and they're going to be talking a little bit more about financial wellness. That is also part of the whole wellness package, but financial wellness tends to be one that gets neglected a little bit. And just as we were standing and talking here, I actually had one of the exhibitors come up to me, and they are a Canadian company that has a unique product. So let's come over here and we're going to ask them a couple questions about what they are. Again, it's a little bit of a unique twist on what we might consider health and wellness. Leslie.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
So you guys are based out of Ontario, is that correct?
Yes, Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are here in the health and wellness section. So
Yes.
your company is Thinkin?
Yes, Thinkin Corp.
Am I pronouncing that right?
You are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
So what is Thinkin Corp? What kind of products and services would you offer?
Thinkin Corp is, the program is called Thinking, and the program is a software wellness program for mental health for people in the workplace or at school, university, college. It's very simple and interactive, and it works for anyone. As you can see over here, there's some examples of our product. It's highly confidential, and it's a customized program, so people can use that in complete privacy at work, 24/7 access.
Okay, so there you have it, folks, and please stay tuned for some coverage from the rest of today's events.
So basically, the overarching message, of course, is that business is increasingly global, and that trend is only going to accelerate, as I'm sure you all know. And what we find, like with a lot of the SHRM members, even if they're in a small or medium company, they may not feel that that really impacts them, but we're trying to tell them, you know what, this is something to be aware of and to learn about, because it is, if it doesn't impact you yet, it will soon. And some of those ways are, obviously, some companies are multinational in multiple countries, but then others may be hiring people overseas. They may have remote workers, temporary. These days, with technology and the internet, that connects everybody, and really we're all in a global labor market now. The workforce is in the developed countries, the US, Japan, Europe are aging, which could mean a shortage of workers, whereas in the emerging markets, it's a predominantly young workforce. In fact, an interesting statistic is that in the Middle East and North Africa, half the population is actually under the age of 25. So of course that kind of creates a mismatch of where the jobs are and where the people are and where the skilled people are. So that's going to create an incentive for a lot of migration, global migration and or working remotely via the internet.
The biggest takeaways from this piece was around the piece that Beth started with, and that is many of our HR folks that are in the smaller and medium-sized companies, when you talk to them, they feel like, well, we're not global and we don't need to pay attention to that. And that's actually, as Beth said, not true.